I really am running the best campaign, aren't I?
Investigators are looking into it right now.
In the early morning hours of March 2nd, in a post filled with typos, President Donald Trump tweeted about comedian Darrell Hammond. 99.9% of the time, the correct response is, uh-oh, that can't be good. But in this case, the tweet in question was a decidedly positive one, for Hammond at least, as the president was demanding that he replace Alec Baldwin and once again play Trump on Saturday Night Live. As POTUS put it, bring back Darrell Hammond, funnier and a far greater talent. I couldn't believe it, said a still astonished Hammond in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter on Wednesday. The popular SNL veteran spoke about losing his coveted character to Baldwin, the aftermath, and that one crazy tweet demanding that he get the gig back. It's been more than a year since Baldwin took over the Trump role in the weekly NBC late-night sketch show. Hammond, who worked painstakingly on the character, says he's now fine with the decision, though that wasn't always the case. It was a very hard thing for me to deal with at the time, Hammond admits. Still working on SNL, Hammond took over as the show's announcer in September 2015, replacing the late Don Pardo. Playing Trump was an additional duty, but a welcomed one. Hammond has since made peace with being replaced. I resolved that issue in my mind a while ago, he says. It's not like Major League Baseball where there are 30 teams that you can do your thing for. There is just the one show. I mean, I'm not delighted, but I'm not disappointed and upset. I enjoy being around Alec and everyone there. I always did. Baldwin won an Emmy last year for his highly unflattering impression, which has been blasted by Trump over and over again. An Emmy victory was a feat the president couldn't manage playing himself on The Apprentice, as Baldwin memorably referenced in his acceptance speech last September. The truth is, I've known Alec for a long time and always enjoyed his company, Hammond says, adding that the two shared some screen time when Hammond played Bill Clinton for a sketch last season. It was just a nice little moment of recognition between the two of us, he says. Then came the tweet. Hammond can't help but laugh as he recalls that morning. I was just out of bed, he begins. I put my phone in the next room and I started hearing it ding because I just got a text. And then it really started dinging and I thought to myself, that damn phone is malfunctioning. It must be dying. And of course, his co-workers were aware of it too. Lorne swept past me in the hallway with some of his people and he leaned in and said, "The president knows your name. Yes, he knows who you are." I don't know why. It made me laugh, Hammond says.
I mean, everyone loves me. Racist, ugly racist, people who didn't even know they were racist.
But when it comes to possibly playing Trump again, presidential demand or no, the comic says that ship has sailed. There is no time when I said to myself, you know, I think I'm going to wear the cape and cowl one more time, Hammond says. The roads are winding and long. That was back then. Different strokes for different folks.
Period. End of story.
So who do you think does the best impression of Donald Trump? Alec Baldwin or Darrell Hammond? Give us your breakdown in the comments. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Lindsay Rodriguez.